evening and welcome to a special Doomsday broadcast of the BV Sports Show. My name is DB, also known as Daniel, and to the right of me I've got...
Boy, today my name is Jeff. It's a very, very dark day. Right now, it's 23:18 p.m.
Well, the events that occurred today were devastating at Old Trafford football ground. Manchester United 1, Brighton Albion 3. Where do we start?
Jury ran away from the...
Oh yeah. Also, if you do spot Tottenham Joey, please let us know at 0207 471 6901. That's 0207 471 0961. He's been deemed missing. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Hey, let's go back to normal. I can't lie to you though. Yeah, that game. I don't know where to start. Like, it's the hope that kills with this club, innit? Like, on a serious note, like, instead of being like a brazen fan, I want to dissect the game to a level where like I can appreciate things and tell you the truth. Because ZIRKZEE today...
I think he was one of our best players.
Exactly. But he's on the bench, slumped, upset.
He should be upset because of the result. I said it in the first half, ZIRKZEE and Mayno was one of our best players on the pitch. ZIRKZEE, hold up play, ball retention, linking up with the players, was one of the best I've seen from an attacker this season. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what's happening? Even the pen he won, that's great. Yeah. That's fantastic play.
I sadly think he should have shot though. Not on a serious note. Like, when I saw it, I thought, why didn't he shoot? But fortunately, he won a penalty.
It's true. He should have shot you, but his mindset, what I've taken away is that he's a smart player. Give me the pen. Instead of shooting and then you miss and then you don't get a pen.
Listen, the penalty went in, we got the pen, but I think it's a confidence thing. That's why he didn't shoot. Like, as soon as you get that, as a striker, you know where the goal is. You open up, you put it there, left foot or right foot. Cole Palmer's shooting that, Ahmad's shooting that, Bruno's shooting that. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even GARNACHO'S shooting that, and he's not playing well. But, yeah, man. Brighton looked like prime Barca at some points, you know? Yeah. Like, the triangles that they were playing. I watched a little video on... their manager, I can't remember his name, HAVERTZ, something like that, at St. Pauli's. And the way he gets these magic, he gets the 2 10s involved. JOAO PEDRO today, yeah, I swear to you, if we could sign a person to play in that left-hand 10 role, give me JOAO PEDRO, give me Cunha, those are the names I want. But
you see the way JOAO PEDRO played today?
Yeah.
If ZIRKZEE had signed for Brighton, he would have played exactly how JOAO PEDRO played against today.
Do you know that's mad?
Even the goal that got disallowed, ZIRKZEE would have scored the exact same goal if he was wearing a Brighton top. 100%. He would have scored the exact same goal if he was wearing a Brighton top. So I just think it's just like... Do you know what it is? The results right now ain't going to affect me because I've voided the season. I've already voided the season, so it's just a matter of whenever the season ends, really and truly, and...
You've voided the season, yeah, but cool. At this point, the players aren't playing good, but you said you're not gonna criticize AMORIM. When do you start criticizing AMORIM? Do you want to give him criticism now?
I can't criticize AMORIM now because the fella has just joined. He joined in November, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He hasn't even had time to like really implement anything. Remember, it's middle of the season. You're playing every 3 days, every 2 days. I can't criticize him.
No, but
I can only criticize him once he's had a full pre-season and a full transfer market for the players that he wants. Right now, I can't really say much. It's just the thing is, like, all I can say is, I'm happy he's persisting with his what he wants, the 3-4-3, and he's taken away the player power, which got us into a lot of trouble in the past. So I won't criticize him, not this season, anyways. But from next season, from game week 1. If I still see the same things that I'm seeing today, oh, mate, you're going to carry me back to Cameroon. I'll tell you that for free.
I can't lie, this week he's not evading criticism. I particularly can't pinpoint what went wrong because I feel like quite a few things went wrong. And we're kind of at a similar stage of things papering over the cracks. It's kind of like same as Southampton. The Southampton game, we escaped because of Amo's individual brilliance. Ahmad scored a brilliant goal going out wide. Ahmad pressured his third goal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like at some point, we need to start seeing quality from the system. I'm starting to see the centre-backs being high and pushing and making things tight for the opposition team. But where are we going? Like, can we get some results? Results convincingly. We get results against the lower teams, kind of diluting. No, sorry, we get results against the higher teams, it's kind of slightly diluting his style of play, but still playing somewhat control and being risky and being confident, especially against Arsenal with the 10 men. But in this particular game, even against Southampton, we need to take control. They actually go band for band with us, and they have more bands than us. They got more bands than us, bro. Danny Welbeck, bro. Danny Welbeck looked like prime flipping Bergkamp, bro. Literally, bro. Like, I don't understand.
Saliba had another good audition against us as well.
It's not an audition, bro. You're thinking it's an audition because he's going to come here. He's not auditioning. He's already got the part. He's already got the part if he comes to our team. Am I lying? I'm lying. So who's going to...
Bro, I don't understand the part.
You're saying audition, yeah? You're talking like...
when I mean audition, as in... In front of the whole Mancunian crowd, the stadium,
cool,
everything.
cool.
That's why after the game, it was in a greedy thing. So
He's doing a greedy because his team won. He don't care about signing for us right now, bro.
But it's dark days. It's dark days. I will only hope this season, and I keep saying it, it's the Europa League. Because when I look at the Europa League, the only team that can challenge us is Lazio. That's hard. Pause. But mate, you see United. This season it's completely voided. And we should aim for finishing top 10 and try and win the Europa League.
I was just about to ask you what's a justified finish. Top 10 being a justified finish as a United fan.
This season, seeing how the teams are, we'll come back to the teams in the top 10, but right now, top 10 is justified.
So we need to get rid of Garnacho basically as well because
but he came on and he had another horror show.
He came on against Southampton and played well, but today I wasn't impressed.
No, he didn't have a good game with Southampton, bro.
He did it decent. I wasn't upset with his cameo against Southampton.
But today proved why he's going out the door, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You cannot be... That's the thing, yeah. I don't know. It just depends on mentality. You can't be on the bench. Your team is losing. You're coming on to prove a point to your manager so that the next game you're not on the bench. If I was losing 2-1 and I'm coming on, I'm chasing every single ball down. Whether the ball was to leave the stadium, I'll go and chase it. I'll put my foot in. I'll let the defenders know I'm here. The first challenge I go there, brother, you're going to feel some type of pain. I'm going to let you know that I'm here for the next 20 minutes. And you're not going to rest. Prove your point to the manager. In your mind, yeah, say to yourself, I hate this manager. I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to prove to him that I'm the guy. Do it on the pitch. Don't chest the ball using your toe. The defender runs past you, he's been playing for the last 8 minutes, and you're walking back. That's why you're getting sold.
That was a nice little think piece on Garnacho. I can't lie to you. That money will go a long way. Then I think the money that we get from him, being a homegrown player, is better than spending time developing him.
Yeah, because
that's where I'm at with Garnacho.
Quote me if I'm wrong. The 60 million we get from Garnacho allows us to reinvest 120 million. So
yeah.
There's so much things we can do 120 million. Whereas we sell, for example, ZIRKZEE for 30 million. That's all we can spend. But we sell Garnacho for 60, brother, we can double that now and reinvest into the squad. That's 3 decent players.
That would be a savvy bit of business from Ineos. But I will say there is some criticism on Ineos' part. I can't lie, because we are going to buy players, but we're not going to sort out their wage bill. We've got players like LENY YORO today, yeah. He had a baptism the other day. He got baptized. I don't know what he had today. He hasn't come up from the baptism. The pastor held his head down. He's gargling for breath. He needs to come up because...
But I'll keep playing him, though.
Today.
Do you know what it is? I'll keep playing him. The kid's only just turned 19. You only learn from the job.
Yeah.
If it was Ten Hag, he would have been on the bench until May. This is how you improve. That's how I'm giving Ruben credit. Leave him out, put him out there. That's how you manage a player. Let him learn. Because eventually, in your mind, you're going to be like, nah, I'm not letting this guy go past me. I'm going to lift him up. I'm going to do this. So that's the only way. You're not going to learn sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing as SALIBA when he first came.
Yeah, he went on loan.
Yeah, he went out on loan, and it was kind of that patch in it. Whereas with United, I think like what you're saying is right. Just let him be there and get bullied a bit.
Yeah, he has to make. Let him make the mistakes.
And bear in mind, he's not had a clear pre-season with.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he got injured. Yeah.
So, I think it's still really early to put blame on Ruben. Yeah. Reason why is because when you look at the players that are out there, bro, they should be getting the job done. It's simple as that. Get the job done, innit?
This is what. Oh, sorry, guys. This is why I want to pitch in because you get Unai Emery coming into Villa, players with decent quality. He knows what to do with them. Gets Villa out the mud a bit. All of a sudden, the next season, Villa are in the Champions League. But you saw the progression from when he walked through the door. So why isn't there a level of progression when Ruben has walked through the door?
I think
I'm giving a perspective based on the fact that I've seen other managers of good ilk do it. And in my head, Ruben's a young manager, but I can see that he's of levels. He says this quote, Manchester United said it's now or never when it said to come to Manchester United because he wanted to leave at the end of the season. But you took the job, so you backed yourself. If you back yourself, you have to back yourself with results, not just quotes and good things being said. I understand your understanding of, okay, cool, I'm going to criticise him from pre-season game 1 next season, but I need to see things more now, apart from teams that we have quote-unquote rivalries against, because you don't win the league beating rivals every game. You don't face rivals every game. You face minnows. You finish the minnows and then you get chunks of the big fish and you finish the big fish. I've got better metaphors today, you know. I can't lie, I'm a bit poetic. See?
Yeah, the neck's working, isn't it?
Whoa!
Pause.
See what I mean? What's going on?
That was crazy. That was a crazy one. I need to delete that.
What? Hey,
Talking about Unai Emery though.
Yeah. That's the segue.
On that one, it's you still can't put blame on him.
I'm not putting blame on him.
Because again, it's the same bunch of players that have been getting managers sacked.
Exactly.
So it's what he's doing now, what Jeff mentioned earlier, is the fact that he's implementing a standard within the club now.
Yeah.
And not only that, and even what he said about Rashford today, I'm not sure if you guys picked up on it.
I didn't.
He said they asked him about Rashford again. He said, I'm not going to play players that don't want to fit in. I mean, that are not going to fit in into the game plan or something along those lines.
They don't want to be part of the game plan.
They don't want to be part of the team, basically. So he's letting him know, I don't care if you're a Prince or whatever in the squad. I don't care if you're on the highest wage. My friend, it's my way.
Or the highway.
The highway.
Yep.
That's what Alex Ferguson done. And I think we've lost that at United over the
last 10 years.
The last 10 years. So I think it's a good thing that he's doing and implementing. And it's the same thing with Pep. It's either his way or.
And also the board is backing him as well.
So
I think
I say give him till next season. Innit? Like he said, this time next season. Talk to him, innit?
Yeah, all right, fair. I only brought it up because I don't think he should escape all negative rhetoric, but I'm more so on the side of give him time. But that was a nice spin the block on that segue that Jeff did about Unai Emery and Villa. They went to the Emirates. Yo, they gave them a battle, bro. I can't lie to you.
Can I say something?
You gotta go and start.
See Arsenal. They're like my nieces and nephews. So when I give them the milk in the bottle, what do? They throw it away. That's what Arsenal remind me of.
Wait, no, wait. They don't take.
They just dash it away.
Why?
Because they're bottlers.
No, it's the other way round. That's the other way round. They take the bottle. You give money, they take the bottle. They drink from the bottle.
Nah, in Cameroon it's different still. Cameroon, our thing's different.
Wait, what?
But let's focus.
Focus, God, just land because
That's what I said, yeah. They're just the biggest bottlers. For me, it's Arsenal have gained a point and Villa dropped 2 points. That's the way I see that game. Because Tieleman's hit the post. Watkins missed a good chance as well. And he missed another one. Wait, he tried to lob Raya. But he just put over, he just literally clipped the top of the bar.
I don't fully agree with that because I think Arsenal had chances. What I'll say is, yeah, I've come to the conclusion Arsenal don't have championship DNA.
They don't.
They don't. Like, I can't see them being a team that puts the foot on the foot on the gas to make other team feel pressure. I said it in the other episode. Liverpool can drop points, and because it's not City or because it's not a more formidable Chelsea side that we might see in the next 2 seasons, they will still probably get to the Premier League title. Because I'm thinking about how fixtures are being thick and fast during this period, and then in the next period we're going to have the Champions League getting a bit more crazy and all of that.
Week.
Even with all of that, I don't know if Arsenal can brunt their storm and then bring the storm to Liverpool. It's just not what I see happening.
They can't because already Odegaard. I don't know what it is with Odegaard, but it's like he's not allowed to shoot outside the box. All he can press is, you see, when you're playing PlayStation, all he presses is X, 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 X. He doesn't press circle. He only press X, X, X. When he gets to like the 6-yard box, he press square. And I'm like, Arsenal have no booters. That's what it is. The last booter was Aubameyang. Saka is not a booter, if we're gonna say that. The last booter was Aubameyang, and they've still yet to replace Aubameyang's goals. Because Aubameyang was a shoot on sight.
Do you know, Arsenal have one booter, but their booter is not consistent enough and they can't rely on him as much. Leo Trossard.
He's not a booter.
Leo Trossard's a booter.
He's not consistent.
Leo Trossard, do you know why he's a booter, yeah? Because even it's been reported that Arteta has the hardest time training him because Trossard just wants to be a bit more autonomous and shoot left foot, right foot. That's what I've been hearing, and that's what I've seen. Who's the guy that Arsenal bring on to get him out of trouble? Who scored for them the other day? Leo Trossard is a booter. He was a booter at Brighton, that's why they bought him, but he's not the level of booter that Arsenal need to carry them to the next level. You have a Leo Trossard as a Chicharito to come off the bench. Then you have your RVPs, your Rooneys to carry you, and then what happens? Oh my gosh, you start today, Trossard, you give me something. You come off the bench in the 60th minute, you give me something. More time, Arsenal fans are relying on Trossard to make something happen. I'll put it to 5 Arsenal fans. Tell me who's a shoot-on-sight player. I'm so sure that 3 out of 5 of them, maybe 4 out of 5 will tell me Leo Trossard because everybody else is too busy passing it across. Havertz don't shoot from outside the box. He can barely dribble. That's the person I'm going to criticise, yeah. You see Lukaku, yeah? We gave Lukaku a heck of a lot of flack in the Man United top. But Lukaku showed a heck of a lot more ability than Havertz does overall as a footballer. And I don't think that Havertz is...
So are you saying Lukaku's a better footballer than Havertz?
In the Man United top, yes. Even probably now today, yes. He gets more goals than him and he contributes more to a team than him.
So do you reckon if Lukaku was playing for Arsenal in the league?
I think they have a better chance. I genuinely think they have a better chance because he's actually more of a striker. I've seen Lukaku miss big chances. Champions League final, he bottled it, yeah? Mm-hmm. He missed 2 chances to come off the bench. Cool, we can hang that on his head. But I think he would come on and be more of a presence and be more impactful. Havertz, like, he had a good spell and there was reasons to praise him. I'm not going to take that away from him. We're not going to be liars. Yeah. But in the long run, this is what he's been for Arsenal, a sometime-ish player who shows quality in moments but isn't a difference maker. It's unfortunate, like, why he hasn't progressed past that level, because it seemed like he would push past it when he moved from the left centre mid role to being that false 9. But it seems like he's destined to just be someone who can't get past that level. And it's unfortunate because I actually like him as an overall player.
And obviously, now it's been reported, obviously, Saliba's out for the next 2 months. So he'll be back end of March, start of April. But it's another injury, big injury, hamstring. Timber had done okay yesterday, yeah, but brother, Saliba is a big miss. You can't be missing Saliba out of the squad.
Especially with Champions League coming.
Yeah, definitely.
With the Champions League coming up, you can talk about Gabriel and all that. But Gabriel, it's when it's time to score corners. When it comes to defending, playing, interception, I don't think there's many better than Saliba at the moment.
So what's the odds of Arsenal sustaining a competent and realistic title race with Saka and Saliba out and Odegaard underperforming.
I keep saying this. Arsenal already gave the title to Liverpool. And yesterday proved it again. You can't be winning 2-0 at home against Aston Villa, who hasn't... Technically haven't been on the same form as last season.
Yeah, definitely not.
You let them crawl back into the game, 2-2, and they nearly nick a victory again at the Emirates. So it comes that they're not in the title race. They're in the top 4 race.
That's a good Arsenal in there.
We'll come back to the top 4 race in a bit. We can dive into it straight away, but Arsenal are in the top 4 race because Nottingham Forest are equal points with them. Newcastle are 5 points behind. City are, I think, 5 or so points behind. You got Bournemouth equal. So
The Premier League is weird.
It's very strange.
How is Bournemouth?
No, I got a question. Has the Premier League gotten better or worse? Have the bottom teams got better? Have the top teams got worse? Or is it a combination of both?
Levels now.
do you know why? Because it's an equal playing field when it comes to spending money.
Yeah.
Remember, Bournemouth signed Ivan Nilsson from Porto. Who would have ever thought a Porto striker goes to
Champions League football. They've got
play for Bournemouth.
They've got Justin Kluivert, someone who's played European football multiple times. Yeah, that's what I was talking about at work the other day, and I was just like, I was gonna mention something, bro. We've been talking about how bad Arsenal were. We need to talk about how bad Villa are. Hey, I promise you, I've always liked this player, and I've always wanted to see him in a Man United top. YOURI TIELEMANS, yeah, midfielder. YOURI TIELEMANS, when he left Leicester, yeah, written off by a lot of football fans. I promise you, I put him in the group chat, my personal friends group chat. YOURI TIELEMANS should be in the Man United top. He's press resistant. His athleticism was questioned because of that one clip of someone blowing past him. Do you remember? When someone was just running past him, he was running like he had a belly full of Guinness. Yeah, he was running like Casemiro, bro. Like he just ate a full plate of Pondu and Taba. But yo, trust me, the Pondu and Taba digested, energy's there. Diving header on your head, safe. Are you mad? And the thing is, he does his job. He's playing in a more attacking role. But more time in a Leicester top, we saw YOURI TIELEMANS dictating play and progressing passes through the breaking lines.
See how he's breaking lines today? That's what I expect from Declan Rice. Because you can't tell me that you're number 6, but you're scared to break lines, punch the ball into the front man. How many times...
Wait, sorry. What did David say? If you don't get money, hide your face.
Simple.
Hide your face.
How many times do you see YOURI TIELEMANS punch the ball between 2 players and went to Watkins' feet or went to... what's the winger? What's his name again? Was it Bailey?
I can't remember who played on the left, you know. I can't lie, it's escaping me as well.
Yeah, but I was literally watching Rice so I can my agenda can agenda because I was watching him yesterday and I was watching YOURI TIELEMANS punch the ball through the lines on a consistent basis.
No, I can't lie to you, bro. Like that guy, yeah. Obviously, even though I like the way they have Morgan Rogers as the driver and they have YOURI TIELEMANS. You know who have Boubacar Kamara, player.
Underrated.
Bro.
Underrated.
Do you know what it is, yeah? When it was him and Douglas Luiz, I was always like, are you guys not pre Boubacar Kamara? Can't lie. Douglas Luiz was scoring the penalties and he was a bit more directly effective.
Who was
as
the
well.
flashy one?
Yes, he was the
flash.
The show off. Yeah, the flash. Thank you.
He's the car. Kamara's the engine. Outside, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your Asian African parable. I'll take it there.
Cheers.
Yeah, bro. Like these players. This is why I bring it back to my brother at Manchester United, Ruben Amorim. You've got quality. You've made Ahmad come into the side. I can't say you've coached Ahmad to be better.
That's doomsday. Please.
Just on a quick touch it. But Ahmad is now in the side. You've made a bold decision because you've made sure he's shining. Fine. But a man like Unai Emery has brought in players of his archetype. If you go back to Unai Emery, even at Villarreal, Parejo, yeah, I used to love watching Parejo. I used to watch them Europa League more time, I won't lie. But Parejo is another man who's not athletic, but he dictates plays. What do? He got the same archetype in the Premier League. YOURI TIELEMANS, what do? Not athletic, can break the lines and make the game look good. Like, it's like managers knowing what they're doing. And I want to praise the manager, I want to praise the players because they went to a team who have been challenging for the title multiple times, a quote-unquote fortress. That's what they call the carpet. They said, come to the carpet. Your carpet got stepped on. Your carpet got stepped on because you're 2-0 up.
The carpet's not carpenting right
Do you get what I'm saying? It's there's holes in the carpet. It's laminate flooring.
It's coming at construction site.
She got. Hey, yo, it's a,
Told you
like,
today, bro. It's nearly midnight. I'm like chipmunk today, but I got bars. Don't worry. Let's go.
Yeah, but just what I'm saying. Like, I'm dissing Arsenal to some extent, not to be disrespectful, but it's the reality is that championship DNA needs to be discovered. Are you a flipping lion or are you the gazelle? I feel like Arsenal end up, when they're the gazelle, they get eaten, and when they're the lion, the gazelle gets away.
They're even making top 4 anyways, but yeah.
No, they're gonna make top 4. We're not gonna go that far. And now we have to talk about the champions elect.
That's our champions play.
Boy.
Long story short, if see Liverpool that game yesterday, that's our champions play. 2 goals in the 90th minute. That's how champions play. I think they peppered nearly 30 shots
Brother.
towards the goal. He made that substitution when he brought on Chiesa in the 85th minute. Those are the substitutions that make you win the league. He didn't score, he didn't assist, but if you saw what he did when he came on,
impact. This is what I'm saying. The booter, Nunes, hella unreliable. Hella unreliable, doesn't start the game. People always question him. But you got a booter, you got faith. What does he come?
You know he will always shoot.
Slapped it. You see, the first goal was good. Like, the second goal,
Took off Salah.
The fact he had the confidence to take it off Salah, their star man, and just shoot, because he came on and he knows shoot on sight. Difference maker. Like, this is championship DNA. They've got their spine, as you've said all season long. On top of, Virgil van Dijk, man. Virgil van Dijk. I say it all the time, bro.
He didn't really have much to do. Like.
Brother, he held them up. He said, you lot, come on my back. Because those times Konate and Trent were disappointing him. He grabbed them by the scruff of the neck and said, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. And what does that do? It pushes forward. It gives morale to the front players to go and finish the job. Because he's a behemoth. He's an absolute animal. He is Goliath. And there's no David to stop him.
All right, calm down, man.
I'm glazing. Let me calm down. But on a serious note, yeah, like, even though I'm a Man United fan, I have admiration for how Liverpool play because they show championship DNA and they literally make things happen and they make the game entertaining as well because it comes right down to the wire on occasions and they make it happen.
That is championship DNA because that just reminds me of when Fergie was there.
Literally,
you just see Chicharito. Who was there's another guy he always used to warm up. You see Chicharito, you see Nani, you see them jumping up on the sidelines. You knew that.
Even if you go all the way back to Solskjaer and that, bro.
We're coming to win this game. Solskjaer, even the days of the Tevez, we'll be losing. You see Tevez and Berbatov getting warm. Come on, what more do you want? Literally, what more do you want? But yesterday, credit where it's due. Slot, you done your thing. Congrats on winning the title.
Now I need to give Slot some serious flowers.
You will give his flowers.
I've given him flowers before, but I might have to call him battle tested because there's more. This is not just of this game.
That game was stiff and tough yesterday.
The first game that made me even almost call him battle tested already was the 10-men one where he had Gravenberch playing centre defensive, centre back mid, and then this one where because Brentford, Brentford are actually willing to go for the jugular. Like they will go for the jugular. They love it. Like Wissa and Buemo, they're ready to make things happen, bro.
100%.
Like you cannot let them have a sniff. And it's to the point where, like, Liverpool knew, okay, we are going to have a tough fixture, but they still made a difference. And I think as much as the players are on the pitch doing the thing, the tactical genius and the astuteness of the manager has to be credited to the highest degree. Like, he's really doing something. And to win the Premier League would do him justice. And I think they deserve it at this point. But
they deserve it.
I just really wish that there was more of a challenger, someone to make them
to test them.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because we're gonna say they ran away with it, which champions do run away with it. Because City ran away with it at points. But if we had a more bountiful City, a more hungry City, a City that wasn't in a bit of turmoil, even though they won 6-0 today, we would be giving Liverpool a lot more praise. That's just what I gotta say.
But this comes on to even the next point because now also Liverpool won the league. The top 4 race here seems like it's going to be more as exciting as when Aguero scored a last-minute winner. Wait, the reason why I'm saying that is because there's no United, there's no Spurs. Who Who else is there? City are not even guaranteed on making top 4, basically. And you got teams like Bournemouth, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. So personally, I think this top 4 race is way more exciting than
The actual title race.
Title race. And I think this top 4 race will probably be as exciting as when City first won the Premier League when Aguero got a last-minute winner. Because there's going to be so much twists and turns. Because there's teams that are there that people are going to forget. Fulham. Brighton. They're literally there, but it's low, 9th and 8th, but they're still there. The gap between 2nd and where I think it's Fulham, I think it's like 10 points or something.
That's literally 2 or 3 fixtures, a couple wins there, a couple losses there. No, I do. I share the same sentiment.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Yeah. If Arsenal don't finish top 4, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't.
Because we saw what Bournemouth did to Newcastle yesterday. Dispatched them like deep. You see when you order things and you see DPD delivering, you know that's going to get dispatched and that's going to get delivered. That's what Bournemouth did yesterday.
Now let's expand on that Bournemouth thing because I can't lie. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. No way, because you don't go St James's Park and do that.
Yeah,
you don't. You don't go there and do that. Like, you see, like the fact that the cheering was so hushed at St James's Park due to the sheer amount of Newcastle fans being there, because the Bournemouth fans are cheering in their small contingent.
And they left at 3 a.m. They left at 3 a.m. You know.
That's a trip well deserved. It's just value for money. My words are escaping me because I want to talk about Justin Kluivert. Yeah. I love seeing players turn a corner.
Yeah.
I love seeing players that like were pegged to be something. He's got his whole dad's legacy on his back, and it's like
he struggled for a long time.
He's been at Leipzig, he's been at Roma, he's been under good managers.
Ajax.
He's been at Ajax. Remember, I see someone talking about how after he faced us in the Europa League final, Mourinho went up to him and said, "You're special. You're going to be someone. You're going to do something. Yeah, I want you." And it's like, okay. Where have you pushed off from there? Now he's in his mid-20s, 25, 26.
Yes, 25.
We're questioning greatness. 2 hat-tricks in the Premier League, one of them penalties, but he played well in the performance. This one, stamped it. You go there and you did dirt.
He's scoring more hat-tricks than Saka. Saka still hasn't scored a hat-trick in the Premier, but you got Kluivert scoring hat-tricks. But carry on, sorry. Just had to put it out there.
Crazy. Kirkes.
Speaking facts, bro.
Kirkes, Semenyo.
Bring him out United. Bro, you see how hench Kirkes is?
Yeah.
I see him body Joe Linton. I said, yo, this is what United need. We need fighters.
We need fighters still. I can't lie, I'm impressed. And they had a bunch of injuries. Yeah. I saw the injury list. Evan Nilsson wasn't available. A couple other players weren't available.
Now wasn't available.
Do you know who I've always loved in the Bournemouth top? Yeah, David Brooks, cancer survivor.
Bro, I said it. Yeah, see in the first minute when he burnt Lewis Hall. I said that, yeah, because obviously Hall's my fantasy team. I said, well, Newcastle are going to concede a couple today. Bro, Brooks put on the burners.
Good play, bro.
And I swear he was ill and he came up from the illness.
Yeah, cancer, bro. I might have shout out you, David Brooks. You're
I can't lie. Bournemouth make Europa League. David Brooks, that's one of the best comebacks I've seen.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. I would love to see
He deserves his flowers. He needs a new contract. He deserves his flowers for that. 100%.
But in fact, we can't even, you have to go over the whole top 4 race because even City, you know, City are doing this a really weird thing this season, yeah, where they're like...
Very weird.
It's in and out. Okay, we're going to turn the corner. And then they thrashed someone 6-0. It was refreshing to see City bang someone.
But next week they'll go draw.
Just what I'm saying. It don't make sense. They've been the most consistent team, even though their football has become somewhat slightly less entertaining over the course of a couple of seasons. But now they're showing a certain level of inconsistency that it's like, I get it. There's external things going on. There's so many factors. Aging squad, players wanted... Bernardo Silva's been wanting to leave for years.
Yeah, yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, and it's hard to keep doing it. But I really hope they do. And I hope they bring it, because if they bring it, title race gets more exciting. I think they can push it.
Title race
or you think it's gone completely?
It's gone.
If one team can do it, it's Pep Guardiola. He's about to get...
Nah. Do you know what it is? We keep saying this.
I know. I'll never stop saying it.
Not the first one today as well, though.
Yeah.
And they're equal points of Arsenal.
Yeah.
So, and seeing how Nottingham Forest are playing, brother, there's no stopping them.
You see the grit and determination in that Forest team, yeah, to hold on to that result. Another goal line block.
Yeah, that was cold. And another assist as well.
Yeah, go on. Say what you want to say about Aina. Go on, you're there smacking me smacking. He's a good player.
Do I need to?
He's a good player. He's turned the corner. He's always been good. decent Premier League level player, but he's really turned the corner this season.
Are you gonna say it?
He's not the best right back in the Prem.
Okay.
He's
up there.
He's up
Do you know what it
there.
is right now? Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I'll just leave it out.
Nah. Do you know what it is?
I can't discredit your opinion on that, and I can't say you're wrong. But if I'm gonna pick a right back, I'll probably still pick Trent in it.
Nah, not Trent. He's
a full package. I don't get what.
I get what you mean.
I had an argument.
Don't forget Munoz, by the way.
It's true. I had an argument about actually no, it was actually today about Onana. So I don't want to go back to United, but it's basically like everyone praises you because you're good with your feet, but you're a bloody goalkeeper.
Be good with your hands.
That shouldn't be your thing. You should be good with your hands. That is the main. That is the main idea of being a goalkeeper. You utilize your hands. You know what to do when the ball's coming from a certain direction. You know where to place it or move it. As a fullback or a defender, your first job is to defend. And then if you now got the extra ability to now drive forward and do the attacking thing, then great. And Ola, he's got the full package for that. And I'm not saying there's no other obviously fullbacks. Like there's other fullbacks, within the Premier League currently doing the same, or for you guys might be doing more. But I'm just saying because of the position where they're at, and he's just week in week out. I've still not seen him get ripped to shreds. Not yet. So that's why I'm putting him number 1 this season.
I think it's very fair. I can't. Do you know the ones there? Like, I can't tell you're wrong because the more I've watched Forest, the more I appreciate the sentiment that you're coming with because my man does everything on the defensive end, from goal line clearances, which is the most exciting thing you could do, to it's small. He does playing from the back. He's physical. He pushes man. Even when Steph was here, he was talking about how Ole Einar is just literally like an athletic beast, and then on the offensive end, you get end product from him, and that's exactly what you need from a fullback in a modern game, especially with all these modern woke inverted guys. Don't invert. We have centre midfielders. Let the centre midfield. Yates and Anderson are playing. Gibbs White is playing. You Anderson, chuck it down the wing.
Anderson's goal today, though.
Hey, slappers. Slappers.
I'm going to mute my prime, man.
I swear to you, I rate that guy so highly. Like, I did. I'm going to talk about United. I don't want to talk about United. Stop.
We don't talk about
United. It's doomsday. But shout out Southampton as well, man. They fought. That's one thing I like about Southampton. Like, they always come out and try and give a game, which is the part of the problem, because when you are a team fighting for your place in the Premier League, you kind of got to put your hands up, cover your head, high guard, take some blows and hit them with a counter. Whoa. Take some hits. And hit them with the counter punch.
Not sure if that was a full.
Take some blows.
Oh wow. I completely.
Yeah. Anyway, as I said, hit them with a counter. But obviously they're playing ball. You continue to play ball, and then when your better players get picked off and you get sent back to the Championship, we'll take Tyler Diblin. Thank you very much.
Well, so all eyes are now in the top 4 race, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that sentiment, because it will come to a point in maybe March-ish, where we will kind of say,
after the international break,
yeah,
got lads, forget the title race. There's no title race.
Yeah,
invest in the top 4 race.
It's
but you know why I say this? Because one of them are gonna go to Southampton away. Yeah, Southampton's gonna pump them 4-0.
Not 4-0, but they'll get a result.
Nah, when I mean no, it happens all the time. See when you're playing against relegation sides, they always try and cause an upset to someone somehow.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like when Arsenal lost to Southampton at home, or drew to Southampton at home, and then had to go City. Yeah, the Southampton were leading, and then because Alcaraz scored.
No, Arsenal were winning.
No,
before Ramsdale threw the game away.
No.
Yeah, they were winning 2-0.
No, they weren't. Alcaraz scored in the first minute.
And then Walcott scored.
Bro, you're thinking of a different time.
No, Walcott scored.
I'm thinking 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, Walcott was still playing. He scored. Theo Walcott scored. He equalised. That's why they still boo him till today.
Bro, I think. But the point is, yeah, I know what you mean about
one of them will cause an upset in that race, and it will change a lot of things. So I'm telling lads and ladies, invest in the top 4 race. Forget about United. Forget about Spurs and all that stuff. David Moyes is back. Everton are scoring goals. It's nearly midnight. Over to you, Dan. Anything you know?
Oh yeah, I want to touch on the absence of a gentleman I mentioned earlier, 02704747106791, whatever I said. We're gonna talk about his team and how
Who did you say was missing again?
Tottenham Joey. He wears usually a lot of Tottenham branded gear.
And he goes on his knees praying in front of the camera, innit?
Yeah, many men are looking for me, and I gotta hide some more. Hey, shall I make a track?
He's another bottler like Arsenal. Go on, yeah, make a track.
I should make a track.
Make a track for Joey. Go on.
But separately, I can't lie. Yeah, I'm Ange out.
No, keep him in.
I'm Ange out because I get it. There's injuries, but it's too many results, and the injuries are direct correlation to his style of play, and his manager judgment, bringing back players too early, playing such a strenuous form of football. It directly correlates, and he is the master of his own demise.
In the space of 24 hours, he's lost Solanke and Johnson for then up until April.
Wow. And on top of that, the theatrics and the presses, I win something in my second season. It's don't get it twisted. Tottenham Football Club is run well to a certain degree, but they're not run to a title-winning degree. And we've seen this.
Arsenal.
We've seen this over the years. But I think he was employed for a job and he won't deliver it. And he himself will probably fall short of his own personal targets. Because I think in his head, he's so fixated on winning a title this season, any type of championship, and it won't be the case. I want to talk about INJRY. I love players from the Championship coming to the Premier League and absolutely badding it up and giving us a showcase.
From Rising Ballers as well.
From Rising Ballers, YouTube. That's football. You see, that's what I love about football. Make the dream of football is to come from the mud and rise to the top, play with the 0.1% and the 1%ers. And he's someone who was picked out of that rough patch. He dusted him off, and now he's in the Everton top shining. I love to see that.
He went to the African Cup of Nations representing Senegal.
And the thing is, yeah, you see the style of play he plays. He don't play systematic and just trying to fit in, just trying to get. He does his thing, steps, left foot, right foot, autonomous. Man uses his brain. In fact, he's in a flow state. Oh, bro. Hey. Separately, but yeah, man. Even bruv, how can Dominic Calvert-Lewin score against you? My man ain't scored in time.
What he did to that centre back Archie Gray, I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna get detention for that,
bro. Honestly,
but it's David Moyes. David Moyes is back. Everton are back. What's it called again? Vintage Barker's is back. All we need now is Sam Allardyce to come in for the next few months.
Save someone else, innit? God forbid.
The Tottenham United game is going to be a 6-pointer then. A relegation battle.
God forbid.
Well, I've got obviously before we wrap up. Sorry guys. I've got some questions here. With just like a quick fire questions. With Tottenham's current 15th place, obviously being 15th place, is this like their time officially done as a top 6 club?
It's always been done. There's never really been a top 6.
No, this guy's just coming with it.
It's not though.
If we're gonna be real, there have been, because
yeah, they have.
They've been making Champions League. They've been staying in and around that top 6 position there. But even from how Joey always talks about how Daniel Levy is running the club, and he just looks like he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what he even wants for the club, especially after sacking Mourinho, who could have actually got them the first trophy in over how many years.
I think he would have won that game.
So
he would have won that game.
It's a thing where it's like, are you even top 6 club if you're making those decisions as well?
Yeah, you're not. I get what you mean.
They haven't got a big club mentality.
They haven't, yeah, because they don't actually aim to, like, even Hugo Lloris said it. They got basically a participants medal before they even went into the Champions League final. What does that say? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you
that
see,
was strange.
When you see managers like Pep Guardiola giving City pep talks like, we destroyed football. They're not trying to destroy football. They're trying to be there.
Throws his runners-up medal to the crowd.
Do you get what I'm saying?
He's never taken a runners-up medal into home. Throws it into the crowd.
For me, I would gladly like to see Aston Villa take a top 6 position off Tottenham
I think they will, man.
because first of all, we need a big club in Birmingham. Geographically, Birmingham is the second biggest city in the whole of the UK. Like probably Manny going top three with them, but Birmingham would be nice to have a big club there.
I mean, so much teams around them as well.
So many exactly. We've got enough London clubs doing their thing, bro. We got Chelsea and Arsenal. Chelsea will be back. Arsenal are around. Do you get what I'm saying? We've got a lot of good London clubs. So have a good team in Birmingham playing good football, bringing European nights to Birmingham, because the European nights in Birmingham this season have been good. I would like to see that. I would like to see Aston Villa sustain their position ahead of Tottenham for football's sake. And yeah, imagine going to Birmingham on a night out and then even like, watching the game before. How greedy. How greedy.
And on to the next one. With obviously Chelsea's sitting 6th now, and I think they've only played 21 games, so they've still got a game in hand. Is that tomorrow?
They're playing today, Monday.
Yeah. Oh damn.
It's really midnight. Doomsday.
Yeah. So
Doomsday's done.
Should they be considered as a failure now, or
No.
still after, because they've obviously spent what the thing people don't understand, they've spent $1 billion, bro.
You see Chelsea. No, people are scared to say it. Chelsea. Well,
So before you start, because the reason I asked this is because really and truly, any other club that does that, they need to be in a title race, like a full-on battle.
it's true.
So I don't, and then here they got the young players in and ret-a-tat, but again, you spent over $1 billion in recent transfers. So
They fumbled.
you have to like something. It's not adding up.
I think Chelsea fumbled because they could have pushed Liverpool. With the resources they have, the players they've brought in, it's how they play one game a week. They got enough time to be training on the ground, at the training ground. They got a team for the Europa and a team just for the league. Where all the players that are playing in the Europa, they don't play in the league. And you're trying to tell me you're losing at home, you're drawing these sort of games. Technically, for going by the books, if that was United or Liverpool or whatever, they'll be gunned down. And I think Chelsea should be held accountable. Yes, they kept on downplaying that they're not in a title race, but they were in a title race. They just bottled it. That's it. That's not the fact. They just bottled it.
I was going to disagree with you. I was genuinely going to disagree with you guys and say the point about they're young. They've got the £1 billion is a long-term investment. But I mostly agree with you guys. I'll be honest with you. I was genuinely going to say, no, I disagree. If they win, are they still in any other cups? FA Cup and I think in the FA Cup
FA Cup and
They've got the
and the Europa Conference.
Europa Conference.
Europa Conference aside, winning the domestic cup will be good for their season. But I would like to see them in a title race because the players have enough ability.
Mm-hmm.
You've got enough of a bench, and this is where I come and criticize the manager. It's first season. He's had one pre-season, fair enough. But what I'll say is, you have to make the most of the young talent you have. These are top players who can do a lot. I will give them a caveat or asterisk. The defence is woeful, and defence is what wins you championships. It's what keeps you around. Because as I said with Virgil van Dijk and Liverpool, they know that man can pull them by the scruff of their neck, and they've got enough competent players around him to make it work. Yeah? But in terms of everything else, it's good enough talent. It's good enough talent to be in and around the title race. You drop off in March, you drop off in April, and you bow out a bit gracefully. I can't throw a stone at you. But it's January. You've got two squads. You don't play Cole Palmer on the Europa League night. He sits in the stands. He sits on the bench, putting his feet up, resting for the big games in the Premier League. So I mostly agree with you guys' sentiment.
And the last one I have is has Mikel Arteta's peak at Arsenal, like has he reached it already?
He peaked 2 years ago.
Let me go first.
And if he has, this season, should he just call it, like, or Arsenal in themselves, the board should just call it and be like, no, thank you for your service. We now need to get someone that can take us to the next level. I know you've tried, but now we actually need someone that is actually going to go machine for machine. You get me?
Arsenal should go and get Jose Mourinho. I swear to you. I know that sounds so dark, yeah? and it's a wild take. But I genuinely believe if they got Jose Mourinho, they would probably challenge harder for the Premier League, and they would get a trophy because they're playing somewhat archaic football, heavily defensive-minded football at the beginning of the season, and now they're being a bit more free-flowing, forward-thinking. Bro, Jose Mourinho will get more out of Martinelli than Arteta would. Arteta's got the most he can get out of Martinelli. Do you get what I'm saying? Arteta, as you said, in my opinion, he's peaked. Their best season was when they got chased out in the what Pep Guardiola called the Premier League final, because at that point they were the gazelle. When you're the gazelle, you need to hold it down and run from the lion. And when the lion was behind them, they got their leg bitten and they became lunch. And now they will never be the gazelle again. They will always be the lion. And this lion is not getting no lunch. I promise you. That's how I see it. And I think Arteta, he's not the guy to lead them there. I think he's peaked.
Yeah, I think he peaked 2 years ago. See the season where Saliba missed 3 months? When he was off for 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The first one. That was his peak, but I was shook myself.
The first time when even Gabriel Jesus was playing good.
Is that the first season? The season before Rice...
last season, man.
No, the season before Rice joined. No, the season before he joined.
Yeah. That's the season I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's when Steve was off for 3 months. That was Arteta's peak. And then since then, when you look by game... That's what I keep saying every time I'm on the pod. When you look at game week per game week per game week, he's going lower and lower and lower. Obviously, if he's an honest man, he would step away. Because I think right now what he's doing is he's just going to be pushing Arsenal back and back and back, and you're going to make it harder for the new manager to come in and get them playing again. Because now, let's say Madrid come in and take Saliba.
I like that.
He's
going to make it harder for the new manager to come in, because he's going to have to do a whole... But that's what I'm saying, though. Because Arteta changed the whole makeup of the club. He went player for player, wiped everybody out. Bar, Saka, Martinelli, and Saliba, and Gabriel. Everybody else is his signing. And he's given everybody else contracts. So now, the next manager, thank you. This is why I think someone like Mourinho should come in. Because Mourinho wouldn't have to be a crybaby about it. He will make something happen in the first season, and he'll make a championship happen in the second season. I don't think Mourinho's finished, as a lot of people do.
He's not finished.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I brought him up. But yeah.
This is a wild card question. It's the last one, and then we can close off. If Nottingham Forest win the Premier League this season, would it be a bigger achievement than Leicester City's one in 2015 to 16 season?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Provided Nottingham Forest, they do have history of winning. Leicester, so...
The reason why I'm saying yeah, there's a lot of factors around it. You see Leicester, that period, they were second. They were balancing second, third. You could have, and we had guys like Vardy, Mahrez and Kante. So it didn't really come as a shock.
That's a lie.
It came as a shock in the football world, but throughout the season, when you're watching Arsenal drop the points and Leicester kept on winning, it was a thing of, Leicester are going to actually win the league now.
See, this is why I don't agree. Do you know why it's not? Do you know why Leicester's one's a bigger achievement? Nottingham Forest got bread. Nottingham Forest bought a whole squad and they filtered out the dross. Yeah, and the dross have got put to the side, and now the creme de la creme have risen to the top. Leicester bought Jamie Vardy. Well, he was the most the crazy expensive non-league player. Had to adjust to the Premier League after one season. Broke the record for most goals consecutively in a Premier League season, in the Premier League games.
11, isn't it?
I'm messing my
I
words.
think it's United as well.
Most goals consecutively in games, whatever. Then you get Riyad Mahrez. He's a nowhere by. You're not spending millions on these players. Developed him, ripped up the Premier League, world-class caliber that season. N'Golo Kante. Tell me right now you knew who N'Golo Kante was before he put the Leicester top on. No one knew who he was.
I hear you, actually, you're
Danny
right.
Drinkwater, failed Man United graduate, couldn't cut the grade. These players leveled up. They're not some throw money at the situation. These were players who were grafted and made into champions. I can't say they bought the championship not on first because they would graft, but they did not graft as hard as Leicester did. No way.
Yeah, you're right, to be fair.
Oh, thank you very much for watching the Bench Views Sports Show. I've been DB.
I'm Jeff.
Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this has been Doomsday.
And also look out for our next interview as well.
Yeah.
It's coming out this week. Very big interview, so stay tuned.
Thank you very much. Cheers.